so this was my second match, local match. It was against Royal Knights. I hope you enjoy Green Ranger versus Royal Knights. Hello, and we're back. This time it was Green Ranger versus Royal Knights. It's always a tough matchup, kinda, because we both take time to get our engines online, so it's just a race who goes first, you know, really. Because I can play out a bunch of stuff, but Royal Knights be clearing my board, so I can't go in for lethal. It just is what it is. Anyway, we go into Drasil, Schlor Thunder, and a Cool Boy, setting me to 4. I go into Palmon and then the Togemon in the back. Standard play. I kind of want to cheat out Tamer turn 2. Play out the Palmon in the hope that it survives. I asked it to get bounced to hand, and yeah, Dan was like, "What? No, it's not that Magnamon." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool. I gotta keep Palmon on board." I don't think I do actually get to suspend it, but that is a neat thing, right? With Green Ranger, is that you can synergize the Palmons with playing Gallant, because Gallant's going to suspend something, right? So you suspend their thing, you choose not to delete, and you gain back 2 memory. So just a further reduction, it's very nice. We keep the token in the back because I don't think we saw the Tamer, so we want the opportunity to build up. Suspend the Sunflowermon and play out the Palmon. They're going to play a Dynasmon for the reduction. And then we're all the way up to 6. Now we should be able to do quite a bit on 6 memory. Green loves to have memory. And by golly, I'm pretty sure this turn goes absolutely redonkulous. So we still don't have the Tamer in hand. That's kind of sad. Because we kind of want to be using this turn, this opportunity to accelerate our play. So I think doing a bit of deciding here. Go into Namakamon, suspend. We'll take the Cherubi Ace, just in case, yeah. We need to react on our opponent's turn. Into the Arcamon for 0, and then into Leopard X. Leopard X is going to play something. I choose the Gallantmon. I don't have enough things to suspend, so I can only reduce it by 4. And we'll delete the Royal Knights so that they can't Schlorp. But they Schlorp anyway with the Omicron. They swing in, they survive. We're starting to build up a board state now, though. So, in theory, but we have put them to quite a bit of memory, so we'll see what happens. So we're going out with French Omnimon. It's going to bottom deck something. Yep. And then, beginning of our turn. Oh, I think it's attacking. And I'm choosing whether or not to ace, but I don't. I think I've got the Paladin mode in hand, so I could have aced. But actually, you know, I probably should have, like, just go up to 16 as well, and just we crash, and then that's another Digimon that I can't Schlorp. But I think I'm wanting Paladin mode still in hand because I'm thinking, well, maybe there's a certain play where I can swing once they put out all their Royal Knights. I mean, at that point in the game, you probably lost anyway. But anyway, into Alamon in the back. I believe we've suspended the Grand Gale so that it's unaffected by opponent's effects, which is big. If you're playing out a medieval knight, Royal Knight each turn, yeah, that's is pretty big to sort of just protect itself. So we'll go into the Gallant. I think the idea there, yeah, is if they play something out, we protect itself and then we delete it. Sadly, did not have enough, I think, to delete the Omnimon. And now they're deciding, doing a little count. We're playing the Lord Nightmon and tapping 2 Cool Boys, and that's going to allow them to, play out the other one as well with Lord Nightmon's effect, I believe. They're swinging with the Omekamon. Again, I'm deciding whether or not to Paladin, because that would be 4 checks. If it survived, but again, I decide against it. This is probably wrong. I probably should have just gone into Paladin mode. But I think I saw the amount of memory that they still have, and that's a bit worrying, especially if they pop it. And but then again, I think it was unaffected by effects because of the Grand Gale suspension. So, but yeah, and then they play Ace. Bleh, Alphamon Arrogant. I hate that card. I hate the Belgium card. Yeah, and at the beginning of turn, minus 15,000. Which again, it would have been protected if I had gone into the Paladin, and we would have been having such a better game at this point. But I think at that point, if you see like more than 2 bodies without sources, just do it. Just go into the Paladin mode. Okay, so now I'm a little bit worried because I don't have much of a plan. I can't de-digivolve anything. I don't have a tamer out. Oh, actually, no, the Rapid wasn't... Oh, no, it's Gale. It was Grand Gale. Grand Gale that we're... Yeah, no, that makes sense. So the Rapid doesn't currently have protection. But one of the things is going to be shorted anyway next turn by Dracil. So, yeah, we're going to go into Leopard X, and we're going to play out something reduced by 4. We're going to play the Digimon. So the Digimon is going to play out another thing, then minus an amount. So we're going to minus the DP on Alphamon, and then Leopardmon sees the thing that's played, and it's going to bounce something to hand, which will be, yeah, the Alphamon. So that's bounced to hand, and we're starting to build up a board, but again, we've not fixed the problem, we've just stalled. They swing in, it still isn't deleted, which is nice. And they're gonna play Omnimon. And yeah, they're choosing to do their thing. I think at this point, this was my hope that I could go into Paladin mode. But really, there's no Alphamon in trash, so I'm not gonna gain the memory anyway. And they can just swing in for game, which is kind of rush. So yeah, we do it anyway. And then we just go to game 2. I believe I was a little bit salty. They were just like, oh, I swing in. It's like, no, I've already scooped. I've already scooped. No. So we're gonna go into game 2. I think I asked them to go first, just because I want the memory. No, I think I'm going first because I want to delay their reduction. Yeah, by as long as possible. A little bit impatient because I know I've got to win 2 games very quickly. Okay, we're set up and straight into the Lalamon in the back, and again it's going to be a speed thing. I know I want to go as fast as possible. I don't know why why did they go to 3? Not quite sure there. Okay, well, we go in there, and we're already into the Medieval Gallants, and there it is, already into the Alphamon. I hate that card. I hate the Belgium card. Okay, we play the Mimi, so we're going to 3 each turn. That's at least going to help us a little bit, and just force them to make bigger plays and just put us to more memory. Alphamon and search with the Last Guardian, I think. Okay, we do our own search with Lalamon. Again, bottom decking everything we need because Lalamon is dingus. I swear I might switch to Kunamon just because Kunamon just allows you to pick 1 green Digimon, I think, rather than having to be a fairy. I mean, you're losing the Digivolution reduction, sure. But you've already got that in, Palmon and Togemon, so like Kunamon might just be better tech in just to I don't know, secure more cards in the search. Anyway, we've gone into Grand Gale. I think we suspended itself, possibly, to give it protection. And we passed over by playing Palmon. Wait, is that? Oh, I'm so confused. I need to be paying more attention. I don't know how my cards work. I just play a bunch of green Digimon, and the rules of Digimon say that's okay. Okay, yeah, and that lingers until the end of turn, so, and on my turn, so that still gets deleted, sadly. So we'll go into the rapid, well, delete, can't be bounced or deleted. There's an issue, because if I push out the Pokemon, it means that I can't play out anything, so you've got to be careful with the timing. But Mimi says that you can push it out any time, as long as it's still your turn. So we, in this situation where we've got 0 memory, like, we really want to negate the Pokemon effect by digivolving on top of it, which we can't do at the minute. That's why I've not suspended Mimi yet, because I want to be playing out Digimon. That's how my entire deck works, you know? Ugh. Okay, sorry, just moving my office chair a bit. That's a chair? Office chair? Right. I'm asking a bunch of questions. I think I'm asking what's going to go back under Drusilla at the beginning of next turn, and how that works. So we play out the Medieval Gallant, and we're going to reduce by 4 and 4 again. Yeah, and then we're going to delete that, and then that leaves as well, I believe. I'm not sure why it goes into trash. I'm not quite sure about that, unless I deleted that. Oh no, I vortex. Right. Yeah, so at end of turn I vortex into the Alphamon and just gain a bunch of memory. Right, okay, so I think they've played another Last Guardian. We finally push up with the Pokemon because we've got enough memory to suspend a Digimon. We suspend the Palmon to play out the Togemon. And then we'll use Leopards to play out the Namekamon. And then we're going to... This is Green Ranger at its best. Rehatch with the Mimi, go into the Leopard X for 1. Leopard X is going to play out a Rapidmon for 0. I'm just putting all my Summoning Sickness buddies on the right. We're going to swing in for 23,000 2 checks with the Medieval Gallant. What else are we gonna do? We still got 1 swing with the Sunflower, but we don't really need that. I think... yeah, we suspend the Namekamon, go into Palmon. So we've done the Surge, go into Palmon, go into Grand Gale. And... yeah, it's over to them. I suspended one of my own Digimon, so it's immune to effects. And also Rapidmon can't be bounced or deleted. So it's up to them now, and Green Ranger is looking pretty scary. I think this game is going to be wrapped up pretty soon. They play a Mekamon. I unspent absolutely everything. We've got the Green Scramble out as well, just in case anything goes wrong. We'll play a Sunflow, and that's it. They scoop at that point, and that was the end of game 2. The third game, sadly, didn't get filmed properly, but again, it went to time, and it ended in a draw. So yeah, that was Royal Knights versus Green Ranger. Fairly even matchup, but still tricky when you're playing against Royal Knights. But yes, thank you so much. Now to the exit screen, I believe.
Thank you so much for watching. As always, remember to like and subscribe and get and harvest them comments, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.